Hello, Troy A. Shadowing Tronics with the last day of the 2018 Art Soundoff. I know this was a bit late compared to my usual posting schedule. Um, this is the part that I tell you that I was working on other things or life got in the way. Honestly, I downloaded a video game and then lost track of time trying to figure it out. Yeah. At least I'm honest about it. So usually for the last two Art Soundoffs, the last video of the year was me drawing a character and explaining it. But they still got, see it back there. It's it right there. You still see the Jake and Leon character drawings they did a few years ago. This year I decided I wanted to do something a little different. I'm still going to go into creating my characters, but we're going to go back to this. And if you've seen my playlist for the world building project, which I do plan to complete after Christmas is over, I want to get this thing completed. But I went over some of the ideas with the characters that I created as far as Captain Yuletide. The original concept for Captain Yuletide, I'm trying to find the first page, sorry. Original concept for Captain Yuletide was always going to be every year a different Christmas elf would be chosen because of his or her special talents to become Captain Yuletide. So there would be a different elf every year. And I decided I wanted to give that make a superhero costume. And that's, trying to get this in frame right. That's what Mitch got. He got the traditional superhero costume. Now, because I've decided every year that each captain has his or her own unique costume, it's unique to them. I've decided retroactively that this is because Mitch is just an all-around helpful person, so he gets an all-around traditional superhero costume. At the time, this was going to be the costume, but for issue 2, I thought it'd be interesting to, since I was creating a different elf every year, to give them each their own costume every year. So that's why with Zek's character was that he's the shortest of the elves, so he gets to look big and powerful. So I kind of took some cues from like bodybuilders or guys who weightlifters, guys who be lifting weights. But I probably should have given. I'm kind of wondering, should I have given him like shorts and then the green leggings, just to continue the look. There's got like a green outfit underneath it and the red main outfit. That's kind of where I started that tradition. But it's a bit late now. It's not bad. I think with Mitch's outfit, go back to Mitch here. Mitch. Maybe I could have done something here because he's kind of got that same blank space that everybody keeps trying to put in Superman because they don't understand the trunks. But again, it was the first Captain Yuletide outfit I came up with, so I really didn't think too much about it at the time. And the same is true for Zach. I just said, well, I want to give him a different costume, so I kind of thought a bit about his personality and figured out how to make his own costume from there. So when we got to Yuli, this was my flashback story to the origins of the Captain Yuletide powers. And I wanted him to look, because he was the first Captain Yuletide, I wanted to give him more of a powerful, maybe mystical look to him. So I went to fancy dress outfits for the cape, and it kind of looks like he's wearing a suit, nice, suit. I hope this isn't glitching as much in the final video as it is in this recording. But I don't know, maybe it's because of the with lights bouncing off the folders. But I also tried to give him this kind of a wizard-like cape. I took the bracer idea and the belt idea from the original Captain Marvel, Billy Batson, and I kind of combined those two together. So I wanted to make like this powerful mystical superhero thing. The Captain's Yuletide don't really have magical powers, but they get their powers from magic, which is why I went to Captain Marvel. Nowadays, when there's Shazam identity, they decided to give him magic for whatever reason, but I guess they wanted to make him look somewhat different from Superman. But that's when I really started putting more effort into the costume. And so now, even though every costume technically is using Mitch's as a base in my designing, this is kind of the base that I'm working off now as far as where every other Captain Yuletide outfit would come from. So this is, you can see he's got the green shirt in there and the red outfit. So I got that motif going. So anytime he's not, I wouldn't have the red there, I have the green. And then of course the cape is green and the boots are yellow. Now let me see if I can get back over here to where's it go? Deanna was the one I did last year. Now her thing is that she really likes snow, she likes the cold, the winter, you know, White Christmas is her thing. And my original idea was that I was going to make something heavier, maybe like a ski outfit or something. But the story was sending her to Australia, which at Christmas is in the summer. In fact, that was the whole point of the story, was her learning that not everybody wants a white Christmas. Some people like a green Christmas or Christmas at the beach or whatever. It all depends on what you've grown up with. And and there may be somebody in Australia who does want to have a white Christmas. I don't know. I'm sure there are people here in Connecticut that would love to not be bogged down with snow at Christmas. I like a little white on the ground at Christmas. It gives it a Christmas feel. But I decided instead with Deanna was I would take cues from figure skaters. And I gave her a smaller cape, which I thought would work better. And you can see her outfit, and here's what she looks like without the cape, and she's got kind of a strap going around the red overshirt, and give her the skirt. The skirt kind of looks like what you would see a figure skater wearing, and that's kind of that was the design that I went with. I still try to put some what do you call it? Some design on the well, I guess I didn't. I was going to take and put some design on the shirt to make it look like a puffy, like at least that it had puffy sleeves like you would see in a coat, but I didn't do that. I did, however, okay, again, I thought I did. I guess I didn't. I thought I was going to put a hood on it to signify that at least, but maybe it's because the cape is too short. I don't know. But that was the design that I went with, because the coat would have been too heavy for her, but I figured going with the figure skater motif still gets close to it. I mean, it's figure skating, it's ice skating, it's still a cold white Christmas look to it, and that's kind of what I'm going for that. For this year's, and I can't show you that because I don't want to go spoil this year's story, but this year's Captain's Yuletide, there's two of them. They're brother and sister. So I had to think, okay, so how do I get that across in their design, still make it look kind of unique to his personality and her personality, and they're not twins, so I didn't want to have an exact match to begin with. And I think I've come up with a good design. In fact, I'm not going to show it to you. I just want to look at it. But for the guys, I think this is actually for their brother. I actually think this is a pretty good outfit. I think it kind of matches the motif that I was going for, which is kind of a dress vest, but I still have him wearing the red pants instead of the green pants, because I don't think it would have looked right, even though she's going to have a longer skirt than Deanna had, and she's gonna have leggings, but it's gonna make, she's also gonna look like she's dressed up. That's one of the things that I want to do with Captain Yuletide's outfits. I want them to look not just like a superhero, but kind of take some motifs from your Sunday best or you're wearing holiday. And we've got a helicopter or something flying overhead right now. Hello, Mr. Helicopter. You totally can't see me because the windows are closed and I don't have skylight. So I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but this is the kind of things that I'm thinking about with the Captain Yuletide design, is making it look like your holiday best, like getting some kind of festive outfit and using that as part of the motif, but also something that connects to the character's personality. So each Captain Yuletide's outfit is unique to his or her personality and skill set. Yuli would be called in maybe to handle more mystical threats. Mitch would be more inclined to be brought in for the supervillains. Diana is something that's less fighting, more compassionate. The two I'm going to have this year are kind of brains and brawn. I'm going for that motif, but still keeping up the routine. Zek is kind of learned how to think on his feet, but he's also somebody who kind of appreciates being big and strong because he usually isn't. So this is the kind of thought that I put into any superhero outfit. Is I try to think about the theme of the series. I think about the motif. I think about the character's personality. On all of this, would go into creating a superhero outfit, or creating a uniform, or creating a villain, or creating whatever. So it's something to think about when you're creating characters. Think about the world it's in. Think about your character's personality, what they would be dressed in. Maybe somebody who wears something they're not comfortable wearing because for a certain reason. Maybe their mama dressed them that way. I don't know, something like that. But I mean, these are the kinds of things that you think about when coming up with a character's wardrobe. Even a normal person. What kind of person are they like? What is their personality? What kind of clothes do they wear? Would they wear something a bit more sexual? Would they wear something more conservative? Would they wear something, something that matches their fighting style, or just their personality, or their lifestyle? All the things that should be considered when creating a character's outfit, whether it's a uniform or a costume like on a superhero or a military person, or just normal wear, or what attire they wear to work, or what clothing they wear going to a club. I mean, just like real life, you got to figure your character's personality and the situation they're in, and whatever your story is thematically, and what would make sense in the world you've created. So that's something that I think about when doing my Captain Yuletide characters. And hopefully I was kind of hoping to get the Captain Yuletide comic for this year done Christmas Eve, and then have my Christmas video special done on Christmas Day. I think I may end up one right now. It may end up being the reverse, which is how I've been doing it, but I kind of wanted to do it differently because I figured it might make more interesting to get it at Christmas Eve than people would read it Christmas Day. I don't know. But we'll see what happens with that. And then after the holidays are over, I plan to complete this, so keep an eye out for more world building project videos. But this does it for Art Soundoff for 2018. I hope that somebody out there has found these videos at least somewhat interesting. If you want to see more, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. But mostly I write articles. So if you want to do some reading, check out my website, bwspotlight.com, where throughout the month of December I will be posting as much Christmas-themed articles and videos, and also do for Hanukkah. So I also usually try to put something Hanukkah related in there too. But if you want to you want to see all that stuff, you can head to my website, bwspotlight.com. If you want to see all the other Art Soundoffs, and I need to get caught up. And I'll be doing that while I'm working on that comic, actually. But if you want to hear the rest of the Art Soundoffs for this year, then go to Twitter and look for the hashtag Art Soundoff. And if you want to try to take part in next year's Art Soundoff for 2019, you can go to artsoundoff.com and look up how to set that all up. But that's it for this year. I hope you all found something interesting in this year's Art Soundoff app postings. So check out the works of Owen Jolins, Jersey, and of course the two people who put this together, Jersey Droz and okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why Rob Stenzinger. I was blanking on the first name, and last year I was having trouble saying his last name, so I'm sorry, Rob. And I'm just trying to get this done. I check out Rob's postings and check out all of their work. And I hope you all join us next year when we do this again. And until next year, and for whenever else you work on stuff, I wish you all happy creating.